What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another day of 30 and Still Gaming. We're playing some RoadCraft this evening. Get the gameplay on here. So on, chat. I figured this could be our last evening show for this year. Tomorrow night is New Year's Eve, so I usually do a hang out with the family. On the last night, we go to a double feature, and then, just enjoy the last night. And then we'll be back, tomorrow morning we'll be here. And then also, the morning stream will stay the same. Just tomorrow evening, there won't be a stream in the evening. So no shooting the shit with Sarge tomorrow. What's going on, Alternate? What's going on, Jesse Mac? I might open this lobby up because we're on a brand new map, basically, from the last time we played. What's going on, Aku? Just so I can get some help. If you call it help, I don't know, we'll do some things. Progress the map a little faster. And we'll probably have issues with YouTube for the next couple days. If you guys missed the morning show, we had the internet guys come out this morning. They checked all my hardware. Everything's good with my wires and stuff. It's the node on the actual pole that's unstable. So, can't do anything about it. They're going to come out sometime between, tomorrow and end of the week. End of the week meaning this Friday or could be next week. I have no idea. All right, what do we got? We got to get to this location here. So we got to get through this little sand thing here. Yeah, I can already see it says it's bad performing. There's like hiccups happening. It is what it is. This morning we had no issues. We had no issues this morning. It only started happening, Aku, about 3 weeks ago. Before we even... Yeah... Go back, fill this up again. We'll smooth that out. Just as 30, I just looked at Disney's show on 2026. Don't see Ahsoka Season 2. There might have been pushed back to 2027. I don't think they're going to do anything until after Grogu and Mando. Or Mando and Grogu. Which, comes out in May, right? I don't think they're going to show anything till after that. I think that's, obviously Season 4 in movie format. And then basically it'll set up the next whatever's in the pipeline. All right, we'll let that do that thing for a second. We need to smooth this out. And while we're smoothing this out, we need to go move some boulders on that road right there. Nope, haven't bought it yet. That's right. 30 the builder. I'm giving you pre-warning now, Altern, when either when I get a Steam machine sometime next year or the American Truck Simulator comes to console, we're going to be playing a lot of that. Chilled, relaxed streams. Thought I was gonna play Wayfinder. I've been playing it off stream. I'm level 24 with my character. I've unlocked almost all the other characters. Last night I went through and started, putting their weapons on and customizing them and stuff like that. I haven't used anybody else. Can I get my CDL in Cali? Can I get my license through the game? Okay, let's go back over here. How do I open it up to people? Let me see something. Multiplayer. For friends. Permission. Set public player markers. Manage routes. No, use construction depots. Vehicle restrictions. The host can set whether the guests are allowed to manage routes, infrastructure requests. Host can also set whether they allow guests to place public markers. That's fine. Host can also whether the guests are allowed to buy or sell rubble or resources of construction depots. Oh, yeah, they could do that. We don't have anything yet. Vehicle restrictions. The host can also set whether the guests are allowed to bring in their own vehicles. Yeah, you could do that. Whether guests are allowed to plan new bridges. Yeah, you know what? I don't care about that either. Session, party numbers, 2, 4. Let's start the session. We'll see what happens. We'll let people come in and do whatever. Like I said, we just started this map. Callie, just hand it to you. Yeah, the way I choose games, like at night, it's like, what haven't I played in the last couple days or whatever? And I've been playing a lot of Wayfinder, and I haven't been playing this since the last time I played, which is like, what was that, like 2 weeks ago? A week ago? There, Travis. Will we get Fabio too? Maybe. Who knows? Is it still happening? Yeah, it's open. I was actually thinking about, it was between this tonight and Fortnite. Because I wanted to level up my season pass a bit. But my son told me the season doesn't end until March, and I was like, oh, I'm plenty. I'm level 40 right now. Jesse Max says, I think that DICE don't pull it off after Vince Zampella Battlefield 6, and they just find a new lead in Battlefield 6 rather than F up thoughts. Yeah, I think they're in trouble. I think they're in trouble. Vince Zampella was the linchpin for Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6. I watched a video yesterday of Jack Frag, and he was giving his thoughts. And I know Jack is, I don't know him personally, but I know Jack is a type of guy that doesn't really like to shit on anything. You know what I mean? Like, he's just a fan of Battlefield 6. But a lot of his criticism that he gave in this video yesterday was pretty good, because that's exactly how I am before the game came out. And he's saying all the problems that are in the game right now is basically what my problems are before they, I didn't buy the game because of the problems that they had, right? So I think they have a massive problem because of RedSec. I think RedSec is a waste. I think that now moving forward, they're not going to know what to do. They thought RedSec was going to be like the war zone, for them. And in some parts, I think it is like Warzone, meaning, nobody gives a shit. So I don't think their plan that they had is going to go through. They have to go back to the drawing board, because remember, they wanted the Battlefield franchise in the next 4 to 5 years to be an every year game. They're going to do that, but it's going to suck, because now they don't have somebody that actually knows what they're doing. They're just, they were all following someone. Maybe someone comes along that's like a Vince Zampella, but we haven't found one this far. So I seriously doubt it, We'll see. Like I said, I'll play Battlefield 6 in about another 12 months when it comes to Game Pass. But they're hemorrhaging players, big time. Hemorrhaging players. Well, I saw another report that has no proof, but they said that Battlefield 6 has sold 20 million copies, which I seriously doubt that it's got 20 million copies, and yet the number on Steam is going down. So you're telling me they sold an additional 10 million units, and it was all on what? PlayStation? Because very, very few people probably bought it on Xbox. Because very few people have an Xbox. And the people that wanted it probably already bought it. It's going to be a little iffy going up here. All right, let's see if I can do this route. Let's see. This truck should be able to make it up that steep hill. We'll see. I think we got enough dirt on the ground for it. Delete the last point. I don't know if that's a bush or if that's a boulder, but that's going to be a problem. This is what I'm worried about right here. Going up this hill. I don't know if it'll have enough power to get up this hill right there. There's a pole there. Okay, now we're on the path that we had before. Right, no way that people supported that much. That's what I'm saying, Eclipse. Like, it doesn't make sense. All of a sudden, 10 more million people bought the thing in the next month and a half, even though player-based numbers are dropping. No one's playing RedSec. People are not even talking about it. It's free to play. Like, that's free to play. You're telling me people went out and bought the actual thing for what? For the great campaign that they were talking about? And if people loved the Battle Royale so much, then they wouldn't be buying the game. They would just be playing the free-to-play Battle Royale. They wouldn't lose 90% of the player base and yet replace it with another 90%. Like, make it make sense. You know what I mean? Make it make sense. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what you guys are saying. What sucks, the creative director that made Battlefield Bad Company wanted Vince to try a new one. That would have been awesome. Oh, that would have been good. Is there 2 or 3 trucks? 2 trucks. We might have to push him up. Push up the hill. Oh, it's a bush. It wasn't a boulder. And what I love is that the proof of games being sold is because of Circana. But yet there's no official numbers. EA confirmed that they sold 10 million units or whatever because of Circana, but Circana's numbers are so rough, they're 60% correct. I bought it on PlayStation last week, Christmas sales. I was doing on the spring, so it's easy rangefinder. It takes away skill What you bought? You bought Battlefield 6. Right now it's 30% off. Right now it's 30% off. I'll buy it when it goes to $20, but I'll play it when it comes to Game Pass. And I don't know if I'll buy it when it's $20, but that's my number to buy that game. They lost me as a consumer. They lost me as a consumer to buy something day one. I used to buy every single Battlefield game day one, no questions asked. Up until Battlefield 5. Yeah, it's a better choice, Eclipse. I'll be honest. That's a better choice. Where does this one have to go? Oh, we got to build that bridge. So we got to build that bridge. How many... What do I need for this bridge? How do I know what bridge this is? Seven. We need 7. Okay. I see it. I see it. I did it for Vince, not for DICE or EA. You bought the game for Vince? I mean, I get it. Vince is not getting that money. You could have bought Titanfall 1 and 2. You could have gotten, Jedi Survivor. Do you know what I mean? My problem with Battlefield 6 is it's not complete. It's not complete. I might actually watch Jack Fragg's video on stream tomorrow morning and talk about it. The song I created for it fits perfectly, right? Battlefield's back, but fix it, please. It's not a complete game. All right, vehicle. Let's get enter vehicle. I need to find wood or scraps of wood. And then I need to... Where's the store? The shop. That's garage. Looks like we're building some stuff. That's a sand quarry. That's a recycling facility. Concrete slab. Do we have a shop that I can purchase stuff right now? That's an oil station. It's a sand quarry, oil pump, northern tunnel, pumping station, steel beams, repair shop. So did I build a wooden bridge, but I can't build anything there? Let's, You know what? We might have to build a steel bridge. Like, is that wood right there? Can I pick up that wood? No. Maybe wood's not the way to go. And we need to get concrete bridge instead. Seven concrete slabs. Okay. Well, we got one. We got to start finding a concrete facility, concrete slabs. It looks like we have a whole bunch right there. Maybe we can recycle some. Got to build that bridge over. That's the next objective that we have to get done. Get concrete slabs, build the bridge. Hopefully there's a bunch of concrete over here. Yeah, it looks like we can... I don't know how many we need of this. There's a bunch of it on the other side. Come on. There you go. Come on. You can get it. Best decision ever. Eclipse, I watched that story that you shared with Young Yeah. Dude, what in the world? Like, what in the world? A company comes out and yells at everybody that they're not using AI. Okay? Yells at everyone they're not using AI, but then right after they close the studio down. Like, what? They're like, no, we're not using AI. We just shut the studio down. We're not going to deal with this. 6 years. 6 years of development, and they're just like, I can't believe you guys think we're using AI. We close the studio down. Like, huh? What are we talking about? Where can I turn this stuff in? The recycling center is right there. Oh, right there. Okay. Concrete slab recycled. Do I put it here? Okay, that got me 2 concrete slabs. Okay. Like, I don't even know how you jump from, hey, are you guys using AI? No, we're not fucking using AI. And then all of a sudden, they're like, how dare you say that we're using AI? Oh, by the way, we closed the studio down because we used... It was like a bad breakup. It was like, hold on a second. You just said you weren't using AI, but then you shut down the studio. Then you shut down the studio because they were using AI. Then they come out with a passive aggressive apology. Like, they said sorry, but not really. It's like, fucking companies, man. They make it so easy. They make it so easy to not like companies. I don't care if they're independent companies, mid-range companies. They're all a bunch of scumbags. Come on, Ward. Oh, God. come on. Yeah, they went through like all the stages of grief. They lashed out. They came back. They said things. They're like, I'm sorry. Yeah. Recycled 5 concrete slabs. Okay. So we need 7 more, or 2 more. 2 more. I really like the game series. They were funny, and they were also pretty stupid. But damn, that makes me not want to play them and their games ever again. But it's weird. Was it running with scissors? Or was it, or was it Gooner Games? Right? Obviously, it has to be running with scissors, right? Because even if the game company was doing it, they got caught. They got caught. They knew they were doing it. And yet, now they got caught. They're like, "Oh, we got to cut ties with these guys," which means they're probably doing it with other guys as well. I think they're going to use AI in every game going forward, Jesse. In some way, shape, or form, AI is going to be used to make games. And when it comes out, right now we're on the precipice of people just, no matter what happens, they want to shit on it because it's AI. Right? Because it's AI, they want to shit on it. But as soon as it's a game that they like, they'll fight for it. Right? People won't care when the game is good. But when it looks like crap, they're going to call it out. Remember, game companies, Expedition 33 or Clair Obscur, Sandfall, okay, they expose the entire industry. Expose the entire industry. Okay? AAA is still looking, they're still looking for how to get and make the cheapest game. Okay. They want to make the most money with the least, just like any business. Okay. So instead of getting rid of the people, they're going to use AI. Okay. Okay, we got 7 slabs. All right. Now we got to go pick up the slabs. The slabs are going to be here. I wouldn't care if there was running with scissors. People wasn't making fun of the fans. I was calling them out. Right. They got super defensive, and then of course, they go with the death threats. Right? The death threats. Right? You know where I stand with the death threats. If people are doing death threats to you, show them. Wait a minute. We had 7 over there. How do I pull those out? Oh, I can't. How do you do that? That's pulling out the resources I have. And this is putting them in. God damn it. So I have to drive back over there again. Like, they come out and attack the people that were like, hey, is this AI slop? There's not AI slop. Go fuck yourself. There's no way. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And they come back like a couple days later and they're like, oh, yeah, we got rid of the company. We're sorry for the inconvenience. Sorry for the people. Those of you that did death threats, we're not apologizing to you. It's like, well, then just show who did it. People have to be held accountable. You see the other thing going on? Obviously, not video game related. But what's happening in Minnesota with the fraud that's happening? You see that the guys are now starting to attack the kid Nick Shirley because he showed it forward, and instead of saying that the people are doing fraud, they're saying that he's a racist. It's like, what? I think you guys are missing the point here. I think you guys are missing the point here. They're literally. How do I take these out? Oh, 6. Oh, there you go. Right? You're missing the complete point of what's happening and why people are upset. And it has nothing to do with the race of the people doing it. It's about the thing that's the fraud of doing it. Right? No one's mad. Right? Because it's just a tip. It's just the tip of the iceberg of what's the problem. Same with the video game industry, right? They're not mad. Okay, they could have apologized for the AI usage. They could have been like, "Yeah, no, sorry, we're actually not using AI. I'm sorry, you know, those were, you know, placeholders. We weren't going to use that for the game release. Something. Nope, it's not what they did. They automatically take a defensive stance." Right? They take a defensive stance. What do I gotta go all the way up? And then lower that down. There we go. One slab. Like, people don't listen to what they're saying. And then the guy that was like, going back to the Nick Shirley thing, the guy that was like arguing and attacking him, like verbally, he's like, he was just asking a question. He's like, where's the money going? And he's like, you're making the race, and they're angry and they want to kill him now. It's like I don't think you guys understand what the issue is, right? It's like someone robbing you, right? Someone's robbing you. And you're like, help, this guy's robbing me. And they're like, oh no, you're just racist. Like, what? No, he's literally robbing me. Oh, Asma talked about it today? I'll probably watch that later. I was reading the headline from 6 days ago in Gaming Bible of Hogwarts Legacy 2 would change mooted AAA title be gone, and it's an interesting headline. What do you mean would change mooted AAA title? Yeah, put the if you put it in our Discord, Jesse. Put it in Discord. I'll read the article. Either I'll read it on stream or I'll read it off stream. And it's off center. I'm gonna move that in a little bit. There we go. Got a full load here. Oh man, I think we might tip. I think it's a little too much. Gotta take our sweet time here. The front wheels are coming off the ground. We can't take a sharp turn. We take a sharp turn, we're definitely tipping over. Do you have Twitter, Jesse? at how the front tire comes off the ground. I mean, it could tip. I mean, we just got to take our time. Slow and steady. Feel that back end. Slow and steady. Buys back GOG, promises The Witcher 4 and Cyberpunk 2 will still launch on PC storefronts. What do you mean buys back GOG? Didn't CD Projekt Red own? And why would CD Projekt Red? Why would they sell it? Oh God. Slow and steady. Oh shit. Come on. Okay, we're almost there. I think I needed 7. We needed 7 wood, so I just assume it was 7 concrete slabs as well. Ooh, almost lost it there. Yeah, 7 concrete slabs. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so now going across, it looks like we need to flatten that out. Do we have a quarry over here? We don't. So we gotta take this, go find and discover the quarry. It's amazing how seven slabs made that whole bridge. It's amazing. It looks way more than 7 slabs. Maybe we go up that way and we can get up to the quarry. You sent it to me? All right. Come on, Krebsy. Where is the quarry here? Oh, it's like probably like right there. What just happened? Bro. What? What in the world? Like, what the fuck was that? You told me that would tip over? Yeah. Do a backflip with nothing in it? Yeah. Quarry's down there. Do we have enough to unlock it? That's the... Oh shit, can I not get there? Alright, well, I guess we'll just follow this road. I guess I can just throw myself over the edge. This needs all to be redone. This boulder needs to get moved out of the way. Can I not move those? No? Nope. Cannot move those. Okay. I don't think that's how that works, Altern. You said it would tip over with the concrete in it. It didn't tip over with the concrete in it. There's a lot of sand that needs to be... Oh, wait a minute. Shit, did I just go around the whole thing? You gotta be shitting me. No, okay, I was like, gotta be a way in here. we need 10 to activate it. Son of a... All right. This one goes from here to the sawmill, right? Problem with this is, oh God, we can't do it because this is rough right here. We're gonna have to clear this out, and then they got to get up here. Got to clear this out. Holy hell. Are they entering there? No, they got to enter. They got to enter this one. Oh man, that's a lot of sand. That is a lot of sand. And I don't have... we have it at the end here. I really need this one undone. Fuck. Then I gotta build another bridge over there. Fuck. I don't know what to do. You know what I actually have to do? I have to... Let me go back to the shop real fast. Yeah, I need this thing. There's a lot of big boulders and a lot of things I have to clear out. So, like a truck, a tractor, a bunch of stuff. Nope, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Gamer Logic 30? Duh. All right. I'll let it slide. A little smoke pumping out of it. I feel like I have to cough in real life. I gotta figure out how to get 5 more points. this part doesn't look like we're gonna get stuck very much. We gotta clear all this shit out. Pull this up even though my truck's in the way. Fucking it would just destroy the truck. You guys see the next teaser trailer for Doomsday? Yeah, Hemsworth, yeah. Well, that's the funny part, right? They said that they're moving on, and that everyone loves the new characters, and you know you're sexist, racist, and misogynistic for not liking the new characters, and then yet they lost hundreds of millions of dollars, right? They lost hundreds of millions of dollars based off of the characters that they pitched to you. You didn't like it. So now they're going back to the old characters. And the best part is the people that they pander to are now upset because they're bringing back the old characters because they thought they were going to get the new characters. But the people that they pander to don't go watch the stuff. It's really that simple, right? It's really that simple. Write a character. Character's popular. Keep making the character. Right? You want to keep making money? I mean, look at why do people keep going back to Fast and Furious? Because they like the recipe. I mean, I haven't seen Fast and Furious in a long time. Then here's the best part, right? So, I don't know if you guys have been following what Avatar's been doing. So Avatar supposedly is doing well, obviously, but it's not doing as well as the past avatars. But every single avatar was really like a slow start and then build up over time. But so there was supposed to be, remember a couple years ago, it was supposed to be Avatar like 3, 4, 5, 6. Like it was supposed to be every other year there was supposed to be a new Avatar movie. Now, because they don't know what's happening, and it's not doing very good at the box office, they don't know, and they might just stop making them. Even though it'll probably make $1 billion, $1.5 billion. Because it costs too much to make. Yeah, I saw that, Jesse. I saw that Lady Loki's coming. But she's not a separate character, right? It's just a skin? Or is she actually coming to the actual game? Like, is it a skin for Loki, or is it a separate character? Out of curiosity, 30, did you read the full article with the head of the First Light? Because he said that the Bond is still a ladies' man and still an action spy. Now I said I'm waiting for reviews, but yeah, no, I'm. When I saw that it was made for a modern audience, that's all the evidence I need. When you're taking Bond and making for a modern audience, that's all I need. I don't need James Bond. I'll play that when it comes to Game Pass. Fast and Furious is basically COD of movies. Yeah. Yeah. With Doomsday, Robert Downey Jr. will have made like $480 million from MCU. Modern audience is a buzzword, nothing more. What's funny is even the reference like Bond isn't racist or hitting women anymore. And the comments are like, since Sean Connery. Yeah, but the modern audience is a buzzword. Why use it? Why use it? Why would you have to use that to describe the next Bond? Bond is Bond. You could just say it's James Bond. Why would you taint the water by saying it's for modern audiences? You've never seen a Bond film? Krebsy? It's a cosmetic skin for Loki? Okay. Yeah, but I'm not worried about the people that said he's not hitting women and sleeping on it. I'm not worried about those people. I'm worried about the people making the actual game telling me it's for modern audience. I don't give a shit what Twitter's saying. I'm worried about the person that actually made the game, came out and said it's for modern audience. Hey, Big Gator. Let's see, we got... Wolfie, are you there? Or a Mission Impossible? You haven't seen a Mission Impossible? You could skip like the first Mission Impossible. You could probably start with like 3. Exactly, Jesse. You don't have to say you don't have to say Bond's a modern for the modern, right? It's just James Bond. James Bond is James Bond. If you don't know who James Bond is, well, then I don't know what to tell you, right? You don't need to make James Bond for the modern audience. Definitely skip 2. Yeah. So people come into the game and they don't do anything? They just want to hang out? Here's the best part, right? With the devs coming out and saying that They're saying that after all of the stuff that's happened over the last couple years. They're saying modern audience. It's like, why? Why would you even do that? Yeah, but that's not what they're doing. It's not about modern day Bond. Otherwise, they would have said modern day. They said for the modern audience. They're fundamentally changing what Bond is. Well, before they even opened up their mouth, it wasn't a day one buy for me. So, now that they've opened their mouth, it's definitely not a day one buy for me. The dude doesn't speak that good of English. He's claiming he speaks English or doesn't speak English well, and now he's just backpedaling probably. Imagine a company that's made tons of games and a business that pays people to be community managers and to be spokespeople and to release. They could have. It wasn't a live stream. It was an interview. They could be like, "Oh no. Let me restate what I just said." Oh, 100%, Krebsy. I mean, we literally went frame by frame during the whole thing. And remember, they just kind of tossed James Bond out there at the last second, and then didn't even talk about it when they first showed it. The CEO, remember they kind of just surpassed it, like, or brushed over it. They're just like, oh yeah, James Bond, and then next, and they went over to the next thing. I'm not sure if it was supposed to be the next Hitman and it was an urban legend. I have no idea. you know what? We'll move this one. Yeah, exactly, Krebsy. I was like, oh, that's kind of sus. Do we go up there? Yeah. Yeah, we can go through that gate right there. Or we have to go around. Oh, you can't even go around. What about James Bond says screams out for modern audience? I don't know. I did remember reading something that Daniel Craig was supposed to be the actual model, but then they switched it to a younger guy. No, I don't know if it takes place in the same realm. I'm not too sure, Jesse. Cleared all that out. I think tomorrow we're going to watch the new Knives Out movie. We're watching Zootopia 2 in theaters for my son. And then we're probably going to watch Knives Out movie in the evening. This is going to be in the way for later because it looks like we have to repair that phone pole. Oh, that's fine. Shuts down for co-op or shuts down completely, Krebsy? Like, you can't even play it single player? Gone for good? What games are coming out this year? Like, I'm not excited for. I can't even remember like something that I'm like, oh man, I can't wait for that. Resident Evil 9, Wolverine, Halloween, the game, GTA 6. I guess GTA 6. But I'll tell you, as time goes on, I'm not super excited about it. But we'll see when I see starting to see more stuff about it. Lego Batman. I'll be honest, Krebsy. If my son's interested in getting it, I'll get it. Other than that, I can wait for that to go on sale. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just a game that I don't need to play, but I'm sure I would have a blast playing it if I get it. You know what I mean? Get around this turn. This is a tricky turn here. There we go. We're going to have to figure a way to get around. Is that a boulder we can move? I don't know if it is. No, can't move that. So that's, we gotta just bury that with sand. We're forgetting the obvious. Ah, yes, High Guard. Well, that comes out so soon, Krebsy. You know? Which is sad because, what is that, 13 days away? 13 days away, and I already forgot about it. Can I not? I guess I can't move that at all. Thing off the edge there. There's it says, I bet the WB, well, HBO, Harry Potter, and series of Hogwarts Legacy 2 a couple of months after. I mean, I literally said stuff like that earlier years ago, Jesse, when Hogwarts 1 was coming out. I was like, it's kind of weird it's coming out with no Harry Potter or anything coming out. And I said they were going to remake the series. Then they made it into a TV show instead of an actual movie. So, yeah, 100%. Hogwarts will come around the same time as the show / movie, whatever. Boulder. Felgar's already taken, got to come up with a new one. Well, I asked ChatGPT how long the High Guard be popular, and I shit you not, 30, it says 5 days. ChatGPT telling the future now? Excuse me. Oh shit. I'll take that and move to the other side. So unrealistic. I'm going right through the power lines. Reach that one. As far as they have plans for Ahsoka's season 2, I just think that Mando and Grogu, regardless of what happens, that here's what I really think. All right, are you ready? The reason Ahsoka is not coming out is because that's their backup plan for Mando and Grogu. Because if Mando and Grogu come out and they introduce something that then is going to be in Ahsoka season 2, and it works out and it does really well, then it springboards into Ahsoka season 2. If Mando and Grogu doesn't work out, Ahsoka is the backup plan because they have the world within the world, you know, like the realm within realm, you know what I mean? Where they can go through the portals, which they already introduced in Ahsoka, so they can change the entire trajectory with that if they really wanted to. Because Ahsoka season 2 is happening, regardless if Mando or Grogu does good or not. Do I try to get it? We could try to do the infrastructure, see if it works. These little trucks are little, like, mules, so they can get up the... Oh, what's happening here? Okay. They can get the steep inclines and stuff like that. We are going... Yeah, we gotta go there. This is gonna be interesting. They're gonna get stuck here. Now that we cleared out the boulders and stuff, though, maybe this is gonna suck right here. Gotta go up here through the gates. Maybe. Well, let's see what happens. I don't know if it's gonna make it. Bright minds think alike. I just hope Zero Company is good. I think it'll be okay. I don't think it'll be great. Yeah, I think I'll enjoy it. I don't know if it's going to be like this massive, successful game, but I think I will enjoy Zero Company. I guess that's a game I'm looking forward to this year. It's coming out this year, right? Like, look, I enjoyed Star Wars Outlaws, but I was upset at Star Wars Outlaws because it wasn't a complete game. I know it wasn't a popular game, but I enjoyed it. Oh, it's going to get stuck here. Don't get stuck. God damn it. He gets bumped. Fucking the truck is like, we're getting through. What is that guy doing? What an idiot. What is happening? Bro, what are you doing? Come on, you guys can make it. You can make it. Get up there. Are you shitting me? Oh, I was gonna say, come on, bro. That one little piece. Oh, they're gonna get stuck. Get in there fast. Get in there. What happened? on. There he is. Okay, do we get any... Oh, what's this?
I know you're not exactly holding your breath to hear this, but we have a shiny new transformer sitting at the Steel Beams facility. It's just waiting to be installed at the substation near the collapsed power line. Oh, and while you're at it, bring a container of materials with you. They'll come in handy soon enough. Always do.
Okay. Main mission, track this. This is going to get picked up and brought there. Okay. Can I get through up here? Let's see. I love this vehicle. It's the most versatile vehicle. Like, it gets through. It's not as wobbly as the other little shit. Star Wars Outlaws is more than that. It'd rather been like a Red Dead type of game. You're an outlaw, and then you also give them Rockstar IP, own Red Dead Redemption IP. Why not Star Wars Red Dead Redemption? It's so close to that. But they dropped the ball because they didn't complete the game. I would like to go back and try it, but I'm not buying the game unless it's on super sale. I won't go over 15. Yeah, because I already paid 18 for that 1 month I played it. And if it's on sale for 15, I would pick it up. That's a game I can get lost in, do the DLC and stuff like that. Oh, holy hell. Well, we're going to see if I can get this thing in the truck. How this is going to work. It's going to be very interesting. Get it? Can I get this any higher? Okay, and then lower that. Perfect. All right, locked in. What could go wrong, chat? What could go wrong here? We just got to get it up to that point up there. I'm sure nothing's going to go wrong. We're professionals. Oh, there's no fucking way this thing's not tipping over. Taking our sweet, sweet time. Dark Souls of video games. Or of driving games, sorry. Not of video games. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, we're good. Nope. Ooh. Get on the road, get on the road, get on the road. Alright, we're good. We're good here. We're good. This is a boss battle right now. This is the boss battle. Oh, it's a little tippy here. A little tipsy here. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're so close, we're so close, we're so close. We gotta do this twice. Don't worry, I'll turn. You might get your wish. Oh wait, can I just park there? Yeah, we're just delivering the package nonchalantly. What's going on, Chef? Chief, sorry. Can I... Oh, shit. It's supposed to go over there? Oh, son of a bitch. Fuck. gonna put it in like this. We're gonna keep it nice and snug. Okay. Hold on a second. All right, we got that. Kind of fucked this up, didn't we? Okay. I'll swing it over. Okay. Now we gotta go back and get the other piece, which seems like it's gonna be a lot bigger. I don't know how this next one's gonna work. It's probably a much bigger piece. We had 2 people join, but they didn't stick around. Nobody helps me. Oh. Well, that was just a box. Just a reminder, tomorrow night there's not going to be a stream at all. It's New Year's Eve, so I'm going to hang out with the family. work for a construction company? Watch I flip with this thing. I will laugh my ass off if I flip with this, but didn't flip with the other one. Yeah. January 1st, I'm doing a stream in the morning. Daily grinds, normal. And then also GXG in the evening. That'll be normal. Can I just line up here? Yeah. Okay. Complete task. Okay. Oh, that automatically gets fixed. Oh, I thought we had to bring in stuff for that. Ooh.
Oh, jeez. I think I jinxed it. Long story short, I want you to keep scratching their backs till they can bring production back online. They only need a small favor, you know. Just a container of parts and resources they need to get going. Think you can deliver it? Pretty please?
You know. Bring resources to zone concrete slab, 3 of them. I need 5 more of those frickin' things. I think for a scout, you know what? Let's go. Let's take this thing for a ride. Cool. They do a really good job with like the interiors of this thing, man. Bit over here. That thing moves. Palace over there. does look like a World War II tank. Oh no! Flip, 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 flip. Yeah. No! Oh, come on, bro. Are you kidding me? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Yes. Oh no. Back up. It's too deep. Stop me in this thing.
Hey, look at the top of that hill. Isn't that place fancy? Looks undamaged too. In contrast, look at all the trouble the regular folk are in. At least they've got us to do something about it. Don't mind me. My coffee's bitter.
One up here in chat. Going right up here. Here we go. Let's do it. Get up there. Get up there. Oh, come on. Yeah, get up there. Yes, kid. That's what I'm talking about. want a digger like that. Let's see. Maybe I have to go over there. There's got to be another place I can go to. Another base. They do a really good job with the, the treads and the tires inside the dirt, and sand, and the water. It's really cool. Friggin' port over there. The bridge. Another bridge that we need to get over. That's a long way to get to that. Like a pumping station over here. Look at him just tearing up the ground. Why don't the demolition derby be like this? I think badass. Yeah, I played Wreckfest. I played it on the stream. I don't know if it was on this channel or if it was still on 30 NSG. We're gonna go back across the water. Sliding out. I love it. Go up here. Get up there. Get up there. I don't think I've gotten close to something like this, like a JCB. Actually, I did ride in a tank when I was 12 years old. And I drove in a World War II tank. These maps are so big. I mean, look at this. We still have to go all the way over here. There's a whole spouse over here, all the way up here. Finally be able to get a new bed. It's true. One of the best things you can invest in is a good bed. Yeah. We actually have to get a new one. We bought one like 12, 13 years ago. And if you ever buy one of those, or the memory foam ones, they say if it dips like an inch and a half, they'll replace it. So we called a person over like 2 years ago, and they bring like a broomstick and they put it on the bed, and if it doesn't go below the thing, they're like, nope, not ready yet. So we're like, okay, well, but it's starting to hurt our back, so we got to buy a new bed. Oh, you know what? Now that I thought about it, when you said construction vehicle like that, I've done a bulldozer. I've done stuff like that because we knocked down trees and stuff like that. Yeah, I've never been in an actual like vehicle like that though. All right, what is it, 10:30? All right, we're gonna leave it there. Tomorrow morning we'll be back for the daily grind tomorrow morning, and then also Thursday morning as well. So the daily grind, nothing changes with the daily grind. Tomorrow night, the Shooting the Shit with Sarge stream is not going to happen because I'm going to hang out with my family. We do it like a double feature. We watch movies. It's like a little tradition that we do on New Year's Eve. And then we'll be back on New Year's Day for GXG, first episode. Appreciate it very much. You guys have a great rest of your day, evening, or night. Appreciate it very much. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks. Peace.